Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make dark bell melodies just like Cubeatz. The first part of the video, it's gonna be a live cook up. I'm gonna make the main pattern, and afterwards for the second part of the video, I'm gonna be breaking down all of the other elements that I've added and all of the mixing that I've done. First sound I'm gonna be using is called Mallet Flux. I've listened to a couple of Cubeatz samples and I'm pretty sure that they've used this bank, so I'm gonna use it as well. BPM is at 138. And this is around the BPM for Motorsport by Migas, which is of course a loop made by Cubeatz. So this is the BPM I'm going to be using. I'm just gonna add a top line. Gonna keep it pretty simple. You know what? I might change the sound. Randomize volume. We also strum a couple of notes. Sounds a little bit too robotic. Just gonna try to offset a couple of notes. Maybe change the length of the notes. It's gonna pitch down by 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go with soft long. Just gonna add a couple of grace notes. That sounds better. Just gonna pitch these up by 1 octave. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess that's the final MIDI pattern. And I'm gonna break down everything. First thing I add for the bells is grow speed. Then I've got mono mode with my detune preset. Got this EQ with low cut, so nothing special. The only thing I did that might be kinda out of the ordinary is that I made the sound mono. Well, it's a main pattern, but I made it mono because I thought that could actually be in the center and just dry. Didn't even add reverb, so I thought that it could be a dry sound, and if it's dry, it can be in the middle, and also it's gonna punch harder. That makes sense. Second sound I use is a strange one. It's third-party bank. It's called Mini Saron. I lowered the first layer pretty much, and I turn on the ambience layer. Gives it that weird reverb. So this is the pattern. First chord is a D sharp minor. I strummed all of the chords. Second one is just a bunch of notes that sounded good. Then I've added an EQ, basic EQ now, just with a low cut. I added some reels, turned down the noise options, kind of played with the harshness and with the wow flutter. That's pretty much it. Then I've added this fruity reverb. I added this imager that I later on also automated just to give it a little bit of movement. The next sound I used is Sonic Forest. Used the Bed of Bamboo preset. It's one I really like and use quite a lot. And basically what I did, I took the same original pattern and adjusted the size of all of the notes. And I also pitched some of the notes by 1 octave. I've also added an EQ, just cut out some of the lows, boosted some of the highs, added the stereo channel, reboosted the highs again. This time I wanted to use the SSL channel because it has more color than just a normal fruity reverb. I also compressed it just slightly just to make the high notes a little bit louder because it had a lot of lower frequencies but not enough high frequencies, but I wanted the higher ones to go up. So I compressed it and this is what it sounds like. The last sound I used is by Sonoscore. It's the free ethnic flute phrases bank. Use this preset, the one on D minor, but I pitched it up by 1 because the chord progression was in D sharp. If I added the stereo imager, I just panned it slightly to the right. Added this EQ again with a low cut, boosted some of the very highs. Also added this reverb because it was kind of too dry. And at the end I've added this reels. Again, turned off all of the noise options. Play with the wow and harshness. But also I changed the tape type to France, the French version. So this is what it sounds like. And I've also had some reverb automation just to make the mix a little bit cleaner. But once I had everything stemmed out, I consolidated it, pitched it down by 2 semitones, added some RC20 with the vinyl preset. Then I've added the solid bus that I always use for the master just to do everything together. Next, I've added this EQ, just wanted to remove some of the resonance points. Also boosted some of the highs because I've pitched the sample down by 2 semitones, so I wanted to compensate for that. So I've boosted the highs just to make it sound more like the original one, the non-pitch version. You know, just to bring some of these high frequencies back. They get lost when you pitch it down. And finally, I've added this limiter, made it a little bit louder, and this is what it sounds like.